It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Hello and welcome back to another Fallout 4 Brotherhood one. Today, I'll be doing some Brotherhood related stuff, and also do some going to the do some story stuff as well.
You must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town.
Paladin Vance is waiting for you inside.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
It goes off the whole Brotherhood one. You can actually
Can't talk right now.
Dance?
Clean the mire
Cowboys.
of scat off my
11 p.m.
boots.
out there.
And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Nothing new to report.
That ship.
Keep it tuned here.
I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Pridwin. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Pridwin up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both... Follow me up to the roof.
Oh, the update that's come today doesn't screw up for this save. So it would mean I have to do all the stuff that I've done before.
Can't believe
You can
Maxon
relax
brought
now.
the Pridwin
Reinforcements
back.
have arrived.
Those energy readings we picked up must have been more important than I thought.
Yeah, whatever it was really started the Hornet's Nest. It's gonna be a full-scale war.
Which means we better prep this place in case someone smarter than a pack of ferals decides we're a target.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
The list ends. Just to the
That
side.
minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. The Commonwealth looks different from up here.
You can actually see
It never
best stuff
ceases
with
to
the
amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how. Now, we have to find. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Keep it tuned here for updates. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause.
That's
But
it.
they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize the Brotherhood of Steel, the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Everything, woman and child below, is mortal danger. It's a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Pridwin should be coming in. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kelvin on the flight deck. Stay close to me and answer all of your questions.
Yeah, this bunker hill. That'd be a question for later on. I have to go there for it first.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
They're just taking time. Just get notes. We'll be getting like 48 experience in total because of the two locations being posted in the airport and Richmond.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready. Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request to place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridwin and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest dismissed.
This is just completely message to the Minutemen on. I was just to come here, do stuff.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost.
I like the management one where
But in the
just didn't go after
we will be saving
railroad or
humankind
brotherhood.
from its worst enemy.
Then he can. It's so much cannon and
Ad
then
Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Elder,
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I refuse to allow the mistakes.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, and befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming... Welcome aboard the Pridwins.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on.
So before
How did it look?
Paladin.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination. I just hope you appreciate it, not to put too...
Right. I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, in order to be an... Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend...
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
I know because after Dance is go. It's tempting to get the heavy gunner, but good to get some more caps in there.
There, here at Radio Freedom.
Nothing.
You're listening from a safe
Supposed to report 10 minutes ago.
Call me old-fashioned.
Can't fix it.
But they're
I
too
can't
much
better. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mire lurk.
There it is.
Dance actually, like he said,
Thanks,
he's
brother. I owe you.
these.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
Stay safe out there, people.
Not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some... There's a pretty decent T6... Oh, and if you need... Now, if you'll
That's mate.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. This is the stowage depot. The powers that be. If you need to stock up on supplies...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable. When I tell most of the new recruits, the good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy. I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them. Just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and... right. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, after you're done, in the meantime, if you ever need...
Vet du, at de de job.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Like in Tobin Railroad.
Hail, Knight.
Mia.
You're tuned to
Good.
Radio Freedom,
We'll find me
voice
here.
of the Minutemen.
Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper ori. However, I'm woefully behind. Unfortunately,
maybe I can lend you a hand.
that would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, I'm authorized to pay you. And if you wish to be assigned to, in any event, it...
Stay tuned for updates.
Technical documents.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any...
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your... If you ever need medical...
Nó down another, you know.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
I don't know. Another the power merges between is it changing to Storm.
Death from above. It's the only way.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Systems are green, and we're cleared for release.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Why net portal for the HQ? I have no idea. I can't get this area of being underground area. Search, but it's more of the history.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Yeah, there's a lot of few things here. I try and take care of some meetings. Trying to look at this.
Primary target down. Look at that thing fleet. I'm gonna find a place to set her down, then hightail it back to the Tricklings for repair.
The best is because there's no people get no. No, I don't have to worry about a lot of them. Take them. Take them.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
entrance to Vault 88 is located in Quincy Quarry. Start your new, better life today.
That system we have. Each night at 2 for BTH because when you go for it on and like you go for it to have if that's their own property because of the update coming in soon.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 7 a.m. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
What is it? What? Who's there? Human! Left flank! He has played tricks on me again.
So I can just take the cab. But then just come back here for some of the other stuff. So when I wake up. Also dance. I actually thought I can use it to...
Send them back to hell.
Yeah. Caps. That's more on 75mm, 10mm caps.
You're exceeding the maximum recommended payload for a ground unit, soldier.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
I might take the 3, need 6 more rifles for these storms back. Go up. Even though it's at the northwest, it's just needed to easy.
Got it.
Get some experience. A couple of stims. I can just
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
People they don't really need because let's go to the space. That's try to be some pen. I got the series page for that. Because of exploring.
Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
legendary.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there,
Piece.
everyone.
Ships down to.
You hear that? Over there! Get him!
Thanks for the help with the dance. Defense.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was...
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man. I've been fighting for years. I've seen what these super
I'm
mutants
getting
do to people.
down to
Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got
up.
it? Would be Armageddon. Look.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother.
Get his
Good to know you're taking my
friendship
advice to
done.
heart. What's important here is that you got the job. You should head back up to the Brotherhood. Sure. Dismissed.
Let's sit down here. This is the move. I'm going for the caps. I'm just gonna go to the anyway. Don't really need to see death claw stuff.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
I take the news. No. That's against ourselves. Necessarily work and weapons to the deacon to the companion, but we get from the railroad. I think we could get some ammo for this.
9 a.m. here at Radio
I
Freedom.
got this when I was going to the
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Let's try for like the put win.
Catch you standing around. You'll be on report before you can blink.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need it. Simply throw one of them. Once you're aboard, use them.
Uh-huh. Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply an even greater task. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then. Dismissed.
That means that the time and just do the regular quests, the main story up until I get the
If Dumb and Ugly
Mason.
had a child, it'd be a super
Welcome aboard, brother.
So going up the shop and get some caps in. I know dances somewhere, but we do just go out and send back in again.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the capital wasteland.
Well, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect...
Let me see what you have.
All of my weapons.
Mission ready.
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
That was a lot of caps as is good.
If it was up to me, I'd take every barrel, beauty, and scent and shoot them into space.
These goes to be stealing.
Max's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Het is festival for good neighbor.
Yeah.
Yes?
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of good neighbor. What I'm saying.
Yeah?
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
I'll be coming back here later on. Not in the storyline, but...
Dr. Amari?
Yes?
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth.
We need your help,
Or,
Doctor. I
what
need
it
the memories
so
from
we
a
got
man
it
named
for.
Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle.
Are you two putting aside the...
Please.
This dead brain had inside...
Sure.
Fine. I'll take a look.
Before...
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully
I'm not surprised.
Before
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could... But that's...
Don't worry about me.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me.
Sure.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary. Pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there.
Sure.
See you on the other side.
Yeah, Nick, get them one.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory we can find.
The speech on this part is just the same old, going from memory to memory. Hands off for 5 from 8. Peter in San Fran.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was going to end, Kellogg?
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you. Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one. It's getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Hey,
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out,
found another intact
they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Whenever you're ready.
They're gonna have another big black dick.
That's good.
After him.
Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all just...
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
If anything like this had ever happened before, I'd never heard of it. Maybe a sign that the old man was losing his grip. Finding someone in the glowing sea wasn't going to be any picnic. I never expected an Institute egghead to give me so much trouble.
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
You get to see Nichols as a companion.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. Are you...
We got what we needed. The Institute uses...
Yes.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down.
You're right. Where did the memory say?
Uh-huh. If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're good...
Uh-huh. I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And by the way...
Dangerous mind completed. Very nice. I'm a cube hair away and lifting up.
Nick. Hope you got what you were looking
What?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I feel...
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there.
We should head over to the Nakano residence when we can. Find out what their case is.
Yeah, that the whole the case thing is stuff to do. Can I talk to like Automaxon about the whole institute thing? And I have to go all the way down here. To get down. It's down this way for the whole.
No matter how many
things here.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading according to our scribe. The moment this information... The Institute. To accomplish this, I've had our scribe...
Right. Sounds like you're gonna have me crawling through the sewers now.
It could be the sewers. I want you to get out. You seem to have a vest.
Sure.
If you discover a way... Any questions, Knight?
Could those mysterious energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to teleportation?
The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own. However, I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well.
Well, gonna get Dance as my companion.
Attention! This is a reminder. Any recovered historical, technological, or social documentation should be delivered directly to Proctor Quinlan.
Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue
That
our
is all.
mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Because just want to have him as a companion, solve the whole.
I really should have my armor adjusted while I'm here.
Companion thing done. Okay, can I? You do a sec. It's going to set up. Oh.
Commonwealth is a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Guess I wanted to turn to for the demolition expert.
What can I get for you today?
I'll take a look.
Got some choice weapons.
Is there any ammo I don't need? I know there's a side quest. No, there's a both side quest that we do later. It involves going clean off all of the old North Church. Eliminate the railroad, but thinking it'd be best to get it out of the way so I don't have to do it later on. 107 years before these souls survive for escape and out of the vault. It's not a good idea to put the log of your faction where you are. I'm gonna come back down here one more time, but for the railroad one. Here comes Dan. Pretty much, I'm gonna come back down here, but
it spins.
Before
So it starts
actually
with
starts
R?
doing the railroad. Just doing it so when I kill, I come back after. Doing the whole buffet stuff.
Hold up. Intruder alert!
Anyone who tried for me not to kill the railroad, I'm just doing this for so I want to do it later on.
It's only a matter of time. Lost him.
I don't necessarily because mainly it's on. I come here after fixing up thing.
Recalibrating using new data set.
Pam.
Processing. Unknown human
That's a strange way to say hello.
Temporarily preliminary. I was.
Well, nice to meet you, Pam.
Introductory to I provide.
What? That's amazing.
Caution.
Uh-huh. Even if you're wrong sometimes.
Repeat. Operation query. What?
Sure. I'm from Vault 1.
Accessing. Conversation.
So not so it'd be easier for me to come in, get that done, then.
Hey.
What do you want?
Yes?
I think it's time we split the team.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think this is a foolish decision. Come back alive.
I'm gonna have to dance at the castle. Get up. So see you next part of Fallout 4 where we'll be going to the glowing sea. Yeah, getting and then going off to the also coming back here for well decoding and then etc. See you then. Goodbye.